Welcome back to the channel and I hope you are doing absolutely well. This is 80 back with another video. So today is gonna be the review of the bootlegger's ROM based on Android 10 for the Redmi Note 3 Pro. So without any further ado, let's now get started. So here's my Redmi Note 3 running the bootlegger's ROM, and this is the latest build at least at the time of recording this video, guys. I'll be talking about battery life, performance and everything in the later part, so do watch this video until the end. So going into the about phone and talking about the Android version, as you can see over here, so the Android version is obviously Android 10, which is expected, the latest from Google. Build type, it says unofficial, that's what it is. And the ROM version here, it says bootlegger's ROM Kenzo, and as you can see the build date over here is May 9th 2020, and this is the latest build at least at the time of recording this video. Today is I guess 12th of May, nope, 13th of May. And yeah, I have been testing this ROM from like 2 days now, not 2 days, I guess from like 30 hours or something like that, close to 2 days. And the kernel here, it says something, so I just don't want to pronounce it wrong or bad. As you can see, the version is 3.10.108. You can pause the screen and look at yourself. Weird names, seriously. And this ROM is again having that Chinese stuff, which I literally hate. Yes, Chinese stuff here and there, as you can see. So let me show you that. A Chinese symbol over here. Going into wallpapers, pretty much so many Chinese wallpapers over here. These Chinese symbols, I just hate these. As you can see, destroys the entire look of the ROM. Here it is. So yeah, here it is. And talking about other stuff, let me go back into the settings menu and show you remaining stuff like the customization options. As you can see, here are pretty much all the needed customization options. Most of them works absolutely well. I have tested only important ones over here. Going into status bar, as you can see, pretty much all the standard stuff like what we have seen in other ROMs, other Android 10 ROMs. Even this ROM has all the needed customizations like the network traffic monitor. As you can see, you can enable it like this. It will show your current upload and download speeds. Battery bar and also battery styles is over here. Let me enable battery percentage really quick. As you can see, works really well. Pretty much all the standard stuff. I'll not go in depth regarding all the customizations again. So if anybody needs any information, you can like view any of my previous videos. It's pretty much similar to that one. So here it is, the power menu. As you can see, advanced restart doesn't come enabled over here. It says enable advanced restart, but as you can see over here, let's just see. So when I hit on restart, it just directly gets restart sometimes. So yeah, so I'll not go into that again. And talking about other stuff, miscellaneous customizations, here are a couple of stuff like screenshot type, full, partial. So you can set that to your need. And going back, talking about Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc., everything is working absolutely well. I didn't had any issues. I don't know about the VoLTE, that's because it's broken on my device. If anybody is having this ROM installed and VoLTE is working, then just comment it down in the comment section. It will be really helpful for me. Battery, I'll talk about that in later part. Display, here are a couple of settings in the display menu. Double tap to wake. Let us try it out. Yep, works well. It also gives haptic feedback. That's really nice. Night light, here it is. You can control the intensity of it from there. Working well, no issues with that. Talking about the apps, as you can see, I have Flash G Apps Nano over here and it's working absolutely well. It comes with like some unwanted apps like this one. This browser, I literally hate this browser for some reason. As you can see, that look over there, I just didn't allow any permissions to this one. I just denied everything. I just don't like this browser at all. Let me exit it really quick. I tried to uninstall that one, but by default you cannot uninstall that one over here. As you can see, no any option to uninstall. Nope, no any option over there. So yeah, you can download Chrome browser and just disable this thing. And PUBG, it's working absolutely well. It was smooth enough for most of the part. I didn't had any lags whatsoever in the system. It was working really well. You can definitely play PUBG on this ROM. No any issues with that. Sound output is really good in this ROM. Like it's slightly better than other Android 10 ROMs too. I enjoyed listening to like some music, etc. It's working really well. I didn't had any issues with the sound output. Camera is also working really good over here. As you can see over here, this is like Google Camera app. And yeah, the quality is really good, I should say. I have taken some of the pictures over here. This was in extreme dark conditions. Still, as you can see over here, it has taken some good shots. Here it is, working well. this was kind of a macro shot, and yeah, to be honest, one of the best camera apps I have seen on an Android 10 ROM till now. So talking about other stuff like the battery, let me show you my battery life really quick. So going into the battery, as you can see, here is my usage. It had literally drained 1% of battery for like 20 hours of standby. That's really nice. Wi-Fi was on, by the way, and yeah, 1% of drain literally. And here it is, PUBG. I played 15 minutes, couple of mixed uses over here. I used it for like 1 hour, I guess, straight, and there was just 8% of battery drain. PUBG, YouTube, camera, and those were the applications that I used. So yeah, the battery life in this ROM is really good till now. I will continue to use this ROM. And talking about the performance, guys, I just didn't test Antutu over here because I don't think Antutu will run on this one because it's not running from like previous 3-4 videos. I will be testing Geekbench in a while, so I'll be back in a moment. So here is the Geekbench results. As you can see, I've got a score of 683 on the multi-core and 298 on a single core. It's pretty much good, and talking about general performance, it's really nice. I didn't had any major lags in the system. Minor lags here and there which are expected, and like those lags are present in almost all the ROMs out there. And yeah, talking about other stuff, it's really good. I didn't have any other major bugs in this ROM apart from that Chinese letters here and there which I just hit, as I told you in the start of the video. So this was a quick little video on the bootleggers ROM running on the Redmi Note 3 Pro. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also do follow me on Instagram, link is in the description or it's appearing somewhere over here. This is all about technology 24/7. Signing off for the moment. You guys have a great day. Peace.